show, don't tell, sell yourself, create impactful bullet point statements. While all of these are great pieces of resume advice, how in the heck do you do it? Don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll finally know how to create impactful bullet point statements that only you can write. Welcome to day 5 of the 12 days of job Searchmas, where you get 12 little stocking stuffers each day to help you level up your job search in the new year. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a day. And speaking of stocking stuffers, what is the best stocking stuffer that you've received? Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm here to take your job search from stressful to successful. Now, before we get into what an impactful bullet point statement is, I want to touch on what it isn't, and that is generic. If anybody could write that bullet point, then it should not be on your resume. And here are a couple examples. Answered phones, led open enrollment. These bullet points could be on a job description, and you do not want your resume to read like a job description. Rather, your resume should highlight you and your specific, unique impact. So here are a few things to keep in mind when you're thinking of ways that you can demonstrate your unique impact. Think about increased revenue, cost savings, process efficiency, retention, customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction. And you may think to yourself, yeah, but I don't know how what I did actually has any real impact in any of those areas. Well, don't worry, because I got you covered. Let's go back to those two generic statements. Answered phones. Okay, that is pretty bland, right? And you might think, yeah, but there is no impact from answering phones. Well, au contraire. Here's what we could turn it into. Handled 80 plus calls daily, reducing the average wait time from 4 to 2 minutes by creating a concise FAQ script. In this one, you show the volume of the calls that you handled. You show the impact that you had. You reduced wait time, which in turn probably increased customer satisfaction. And you showed how you did it by creating a concise FAQ script. Now let's take a look at the second one, led open enrollments. Now let's turn that into an impactful statement. Led open enrollment for 400 plus employees, ensuring 100% compliance with deadlines by coordinating in-person workshops, online FAQ page, and personalized email communications. Once again, you have shown your unique value and you have shown the context in which you've done it in, because there's a big difference between leading open enrollment for 3 employees versus 400. And you knocked it out of the park with that 100% completion rate. These are the details that have your resume come alive. And now you might be thinking, this is great, but how am I going to remember all this? Well, got you covered there too. I like to refer to a formula called the Google XYZ formula. And it reads like this: accomplished X as measured by Y by doing Z. Let's take a look back at those examples from before. And I've color-coded these so you can see each section of the Google XYZ formula in action. You're going to see what was accomplished. You're going to see how it was measured, and then what you did to accomplish it. And that's the beauty of this, because so often we think we're starting from scratch, but when you have a formula that you can refer back to, it just makes it so much easier. And notice that neither of these examples are really jargony or overly fluffy. They both get to the point using real world words, real word words. What I'm trying to say is that anyone can read it and understand what you did. So sometimes people think, well, if I just throw in a lot of buzzwords or a lot of jargon, that will get me noticed. But remember, humans are reading your resume. Yes, they are. I know sometimes they go to the ATS, applicant tracking system. Eventually, they will be seen by human eyes. So you want to write it as though a human is reading it, because they are. So there you go. That is how you create an impactful bullet point statement. that will have you stand out from the average job seeker. And speaking of standing out from the average job seeker, I'm launching my 2026 Job Search Jumpstart cohorts where you and me will work together so we can make sure you land a fulfilling job in the new year. Oh, and I have to show you my sweater because I don't know if you can fully see it, but I was talking about stockings earlier, and my sweater is actually a stocking. Yeah, you can actually put things in here. As I was editing this, I realized that I forgot to give you today's action item, and that is to dust off your resume and find one bullet point that you would like to use the Google XYZ method on, and then go ahead and give it a whirl. Okay, I will see you over in day 6 of the 12 days of Job Searchmas, and if you want to check out day 4, just click here. See you tomorrow.